Started. Hello Mike, my name is Sam Luscombe. I work for the Regions here in New Zealand. I'm a licensed immigration advisor. How are you today?
Fine, sir.
Excellent. Can you tell me your full name and where you are today?
I'm here, sir, at Alhamra Dairy Farm, one of the mega farms of Almarai here in Saudi Arabia. My full name is Mike Philip Baltasar Pinlac.
Good man. And how long have you been in Almarai for?
I work since 2006, so I'm already coming to 12 years, sir, on July.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yes, sir.
Are you on a contract at the moment, or is it an open contract? Do you have a finish date?
Sir, it's an open contract. As long as I like to work, no problem.
Okay. So when can you finish? Do you know, or just it just keeps going, or do you have a time set that if we offer you a job, when would you be available to come?
I already filed my exit, sir, on July because I need to pick something there in our country, in my home.
Okay, so in July you're heading back to the Philippines.
Again. Yes, sir.
Okay. Wow, you've got a lot of experience to talk about. Okay, so where did you start at Almarai? Where did you start? Did you start in the milking parlor?
Before, sir, the farm is here, especially here in Alhambra. The farm is still small, so mostly the initiation of coming in as a dairy is milking. So I work as a milker for 6 months, starting July up to January, where there is a vacant slot on other department. Because up to that time, sir, I have some colleagues who are already going in New Zealand.
Okay, I get it. Can you just tell me, so you were 6 months in the milking parlor, can you tell me what you were doing in there, what your duties and responsibilities were?
There was sir, I started as a milker. Then slowly they will be teach you other stuff like pushing the cows.
Yeah.
As a cow pusher. Then as a cow pusher, sir, your job is to push the cows by house because there is time and they are separated by days from calving because we have a fresh cow house which will be the first one to be milked, then later on high cows, then the middle cows.
Okay.
Then they will be put there in the washing pen so that they will be sanitized first, then dry pen, sir. After dry pen, then they will be put on the platform. Then in the platform, you need to again to sanitize by using paper towels to dry the teats more to prevent mastitis, sir. Then as a milker, there is also a lead milker who's stripping and checking if there are some cows with mastitis or bloody quarters. But as a milker, you're also allowed to check them if you see some swollen other, so that if there's maybe suspected mastitis, you can easily monitor or report this one to other department like health so that they can treat early this mastitis, sir.
Okay, so you can detect mastitis, but it was just referring it on to other people if it was detected, yeah?
I can detect, sir.
Yeah, you can detect. That's good, that's good. So have you sprayed iodine as well?
Yes, sir, of course. After milking, you can spray the iodine so that the iodine spray will provide the extra protection for the cows when it goes in the houses.
Good man. And so where did you go after the milking parlor?
They asked me, sir, if I like to transfer in breeding because I have experience already in breeding when I was in the Philippines.
Okay.
I went to a research facility under Department of Agriculture. Then I worked there, sir, as a breeding technician.
Okay. How long
after I graduated?
How long were you in the breeding department?
Almost 8 years, sir.
Wow.
From February 2007 up to 2015 or 2015.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you were doing as a breeding technician?
As a breeding technician, sir, For 8 years, my first job there, sir, is heat detection.
Yeah.
You observe the cows, if, some cows which are mounting, which are or showing some heat signs. Then you get the cow which is mounting and the cow being mounted over, because this one will be bred, or because you need to check also the record, sir, because we have an AM PM rule, which if you see AM, it will be AI'd on the afternoon, or if you see in the afternoon, she will be AI'd in the morning. Then we usually do some PEG, sir, or synthetic prostaglandin to induce the hits of
Okay.
the cows. We usually do it in second lactation onwards, around 60. Then on heifers, 70 to 75, sir, depend on the slime, or if it is already clean. Because sometimes there are still some pus or not yet clean because of addition. Difficulty in calving, sir.
Okay.
It's not yet fully healed inside. So sometimes the vet might even say pyometra. So you need to put cedar so that it will open, then the pus will be coming out. Aside from that, sir, then I record. I'm the one responsible in recording the service of the cows on our diary, so that we have a data encoder. They will enter that one, sir, in our DHMS, or dairy herd management system, sir. Then there, sir, I do when vet every week, sir. We have a vet schedule for vet. Then I assist the vet. Then I am the one who administer the treatment. If she's an irregular heat, then I do insertion of cedar and generates to make the cowser come back again to its normal heat cycle. Then, if not, we are not busy like that, sir. After this PG treatment once a week, I do AI, sir. Every
Okay.
house, yes.
Right. So you would have part of the AI is preparing semen, yeah?
Preparing semen, sir, and I do also artificial insemination.
Yeah. That's you very very experienced there, Mike. What else after the breeding department? Where did you go after that?
The manager said, Mr. Walter said, asked me to if I like to work in
Carving.
calving department.
Right.
I forgot to mention, sir, also in breeding, we are checking the cows if they are pregnant. Pregnancy diagnosis, sir, through rectal palpation every 90 days and 200 days, which we call P3. P2 and
Okay.
P3. P2 is 90 days.
That's the one with the big glove, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I know the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So in the calf house, how long were you in the calf house for?
Calpo, sir, sometimes we are just being asked to help, especially after calving.
Ah,
Yeah, because there are plenty of calves there, so I need to, or they will ask me if I want to help there. So there, I will work up to the time they need me. We just do there, sir. We teach the calf to suck the CMR,
yep.
which is a milk replacer.
Okay.
Then we do also deworming there, like that. That's the job they give me. Then also giving milk or CMR through this we call randel, sir. Like it's like a tractor with a tank at the back. It
Yeah.
has a nozzle in which you can put in the bucket milk CMR.
Okay. So I said calf house. Did you say actually calving department or calf house? Which one were you?
Uh, I
You done
was in
both.
calving, sir, but after in calving, sir, sometimes they will ask you if you want to help in calpos. But I work in calving because
Okay.
the manager sometimes asks me if I like to help on other department. I said, no problem, sir. Even,
Right.
sir, in health and other departments, sometimes I help.
It's good to get experience across all the different departments, isn't it?
Yes,
Upskilling.
sir. Even young stock, sometimes we do heights and weights and the warning.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So in the carving department, how long were you there?
I worked there since August 2015 or 2015 up to present, sir.
Okay. And what were you doing in there?
Uh, as of my position, sir, I'm a livestock foreman. So sometimes they told me, sir, you manage this one. Okay, then what I do mostly, sir, there, if there's some difficulty in calving, I assist them. But mostly, or should I say, there's a time also, there's a schedule of dry up. We collect them, sir, 60 days before they're due. We collect them, then we administer dry tubes, which are dry coxsackie. Then aside from that, we are also responsible sometimes in checking if the colostrums are the first milk of a cow. Then sometimes if I see some calves after we collect, then we define the sex, then we air tag them, then also provide the colostrum, sir.
Man, you got a lot of good experience, Mike. Experienced man. Okay, I'm just going to ask some other general farming questions that I've got. I mean, you've got a lot of good stuff, so I'm sure we'll be able to find you a job on this end, no problem. But can you drive a tractor?
Yes, sir. I usually drive tractor, John Deere.
Okay, and have you used the tractor with a trailer
And
before?
we do this one, sir, when moving heapers, sir. Heapers, in-calf
Okay,
heapers sometimes when the farm is small. But
yeah,
now we provide the fence, then they just walk.
okay. What about, have you used the harrows and the scraper before?
That one, sir. I just tried once, but not mostly, sir. We are not allowed to because it's under our feeding department.
Not a problem. What about, can you drive a forklift?
For clip, I see. I tried one, sir, but mostly we use loader for big cows.
Okay, so you
Forklift we
can
just
drive a
use
loader?
for yes, sir.
Yeah, that's cool. What about a two-wheel motorbike?
Uh, Usually, sir, Mostly Filipino, we have motorbike at the
Yeah.
house in Philippines, sir. I have two, sir.
Yeah, I haven't
No
had a
problem, sir.
Filipino yet that hasn't been able to ride a two-wheel motorbike. So yeah, it's
Yeah, sir. It's like
okay.
first vehicle for transportation there in Philippines, which is
Yeah,
the
sure.
cheapest, sir.
What about a four-wheel motorbike, an ATV?
Uh, I haven't tried this four wheel, sir, but maybe it's not very hard compared to a two wheel, sir.
No, it's not too
Especially
not
to
too
go
hard.
off-road. Yes, sir. But
What
I
did?
drive once before, sir, here in Saudi. We go in the desert. It's just like a scooter, sir.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a cable brake and throttle. Very easy, sir.
yeah, they are pretty easy. In New Zealand, it's we have issues because the terrain is quite varied. And on a four-wheel motorbike, you've got to be very careful of the terrain because they quite often can tip over. So there's a
Mm,
few little specialties on a four-wheeler, but I'm sure you'd be able to learn no problem here in New Zealand. Yeah.
yes,
Do
sir.
you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir, but I will be renewing it in Philippines because it already expired last December.
I know
I
how that
haven't
happens.
went to.
In New Zealand, are you happy to share accommodation?
No problem, sir. If the accommodation is fine, but I'm planning maybe after a year if I can get my family also.
Yeah.
That's why I want to migrate because I want to be with my family while working. Not compared here, sir. In Saudi, you cannot get your family if you're working the farm.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's part of my questioning actually coming up. It's let me just say, do you smoke first? Do you smoke?
Smoke, sir. I'm not a smoker, but
Good man.
I just a moderate drinker, like
Yeah,
or
that's no
occasionally.
problem. So you have a wife and children?
Yes, sir.
How many children?
I have two, sir.
And how old are your children?
I have 2.5 and 1 6 month.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, you're a young family just
No problem. Thank
starting,
you, sir.
yeah? And if you get the opportunity, you'd like to bring them to New Zealand, yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Of course. If there is an opportunity for my wife to work also there, sir.
yeah,
Uh,
sure. Yeah. Do you play any sports or have any hobbies?
Hobbies mostly before sir. If I have time, I play soccer.
Okay.
As of now, I'm busy only in mobile and talking because
Yeah.
sometimes you're tired of the work. You just want to lie down and watch news and surf the internet,
Yeah,
check
no,
messages.
I get that. Yeah. Long days, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Where in New Zealand would you like to go? North Island, South Island, or just anywhere?
Maybe, sir, I can just say anywhere, but mostly my colleagues are in South.
Okay.
But the previous are, they said they're in the North.
Do you know where in particular your friends are in the South Island?
They just told me, sir, they are in the South, but I don't mostly ask where they are.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
They just told me, we're in the South. Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful down there. It's my
Some,
favorite
some,
part of
sir,
the
I think
country is in the
they're,
South Island.
okay.
When would you be available to come to New Zealand?
I'll be resigning effective, sir, on July 15.
July,
So
yeah?
I'll be in Philippines maybe 20, like that.
Okay.
Because I heard they are delaying people who are going exit. That's why maybe I'll be delayed because of they are fixing the papers
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
or arranging the papers.
Do you have any questions for me, Mike?
Uh, none, sir.
That's awesome.
I just
Not a problem at all. Thank you very much for your time, Mike. Carla will be in touch with a job offer when we can find you an employer, okay?
okay, sir. Thank you for your time, sir.
Not a problem. It's been nice speaking to you. Have a good day.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank
I'll be
you.
going to work now
Bye.
because already time. Okay, sir. Thank you.